Welcome. In this e-learning module, I shall demonstrate and make you understand how to adjust the die height using Catia V5. First, let's understand what is die height. Die height is the height of the press tool in the closed condition. We have already learned about the press shut height. Shut height is the distance between the press bolster and the press slide at bottom dead center. Bottom dead center is the position of the press slide at its bottommost position. The die height should always be equal to the shut height. Remember, we had selected 40 tons press for this design. The shut height of the selected press is 240 mm. Hence, we need to design the die height to 240 mm. Now let's understand the strip feed level. The strip feed level is the height at which the strip is fed into the press tool. As per ergonomic considerations, the normal bench height is 865 mm to 940 mm. We can consider a normal bench height of 900 mm. As we are designing this press tool for manual operation, we should design the strip feed level at 900 mm. Remember, we had selected 40 tons press for this design. The press bolster is at the height of 800 mm from the ground level. The strip feed level will be at the height of 100 mm from the press bolster surface. This means the height of the die assembly should be 100 mm. Now let me demonstrate how to adjust the die height in Catia V5. Measure the distance of the die height. The measured distance is 189 mm. This should be 240 mm. First, let's update the strip feed level by adjusting the die assembly height to 100 mm. Swap the window to the die assembly. Measure the distance between the die plate's top surface and the bottom surface of the die shoe. The measured distance is 70 mm. This should be 100 mm. The die plate thickness is 30 mm, the die shoe is 30 mm, and the die back plate is 10 mm. Right-click on the die plate and open in a new window. Increase the thickness of the die plate to 40 mm. Swap the window to the die assembly. Right-click on the die shoe and open in a new window. Increase the thickness of the die shoe to 50 mm. Swap the window to the die assembly. Update the assembly. The die plate thickness is 40 mm, the die back plate is 10 mm, and the die shoe is 50 mm, a total of 100 mm. With this, we have achieved the strip feed height to 900 mm. Now let's update the die height to 240 mm. Swap the window to the press tool assembly. Update the assembly. Measure the distance between the top plate's top surface and the bottom surface of the die shoe. The measured distance is 219 mm. This should be 240 mm. Right-click on the top plate and open in a new window. It is preferred, the thickness of the top plate and the die should be the same. Increase the thickness of the top plate to 50 mm. Swap the window to the press tool assembly. Update the assembly. Measure the distance between the top plate's top surface and the bottom surface of the die shoe. The measured distance is 239 mm. Right-click on the blanking punch and open in a new window. Increase the height of the blanking punch to 81 mm. Swap the window to the press tool assembly. Update the assembly. Measure the distance between the bottom surface of the die shoe and the top plate's top surface. The measured distance is 240 mm. With this, we have achieved the die height to 240 mm. Set the view to isometric and fit all in. Save all modified documents by clicking on File, Save All. With this, we have successfully understood how to adjust the die height using Catia v5. That's all in this e-learning module. Thanks.